local entrepreneurs who are achieving their dreams. And joining us today is an education professional from LaGrange Park who turned his hobby for making toffee into a business. So please welcome the owner of Dr. Ray's Toffee, Ray Lauk. Hi, Ray. Hi. Of course, we have our professional toffee tasters here at the very end, Ryan and Val, and this smells absolutely delicious.
Thank you.
But first, let's talk about your name. Are you a doctor?
I am. PhD in educational administration, so it's the kind that doesn't help anyone.
Helps the mind.
Yes.
Helps the mind.
Right.
So you're a specialist in education. How did you get into toffee making?
Well, I was a senior at the University of Colorado Boulder.
Go Buffs!
Yes.
That's where I went too, so that's fine. All right.
We were not classmates. We were a couple years apart.
Right. I think I was a senior, you were a sophomore.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah.
That's right. Same fraternity, I think, though.
Yeah.
Hopefully not SAE.
No, definitely not.
No,
Definitely not.
Yeah.
You really went there.
Yeah.
Sorry.
But I was student teaching at the time at Crestview Elementary School in the north end of Boulder, and it was just beautiful. Had the Rocky Mountains, the foothills. I mean, hot air balloons would land in the playground and that. And I was student teaching. The teacher I was student teaching under had to be in his late 60s or early 70s. His name's Monty, and he would drive I think it was a '59 Ford Edsel to school. So he was a real character.
Yeah.
And when I started student teaching, I thought he was completely ignoring me. You know, he'd walk in, walk out. And then the first Saturday morning after student teaching, my phone rings like 6 or 7 in the morning.
That would be good. I'll stir, okay.
And he, you're hired.
That was easy.
And he'd call me and he'd ask me these questions about things that I thought had nothing to do. They were like incidents during the week of teaching.
He's basically reviewing you.
Critiquing me and calling me all sorts of unflattering names because he didn't like what I was doing. And but his point was to find every opportunity with a child, a student, even a passing comment as an opportunity to deepen and extend that relationship.
Okay, so where did the toffee come in?
So we would talk for a couple hours on the phone.
Yeah.
And then
I can tell you're a talker.
And then I was listening. Yeah. So then I'd go to North Boulder Liquors, perhaps you remember that, pick up some beer and go to his
Never
house
been there, but
and get more feedback. And then he taught me how to make toffee because he was the toffee maker. And he said he was going to teach me how to make toffee or how to teach.
Okay, well, why don't you teach us how you make toffee?
That's fine for now. If you want, we'll start a batch then. So we'll put this on high.
Now, can anyone really make toffee at home?
Well, you can go online. There are all sorts of recipes online. But there's some tricks that I'll share. If you want to start throwing the butter.
All of this butter?
All that butter.
So when I'm eating toffee, that's what, oh my goodness.
It's all pure. It's like a health food.
All right, so that's
health.
So you can never have butter the rest of your life.
It's just a couple bites. The sugar.
Okay.
I almost don't want to see the recipe.
Wow, all of the
I don't want to know, like...
Look at the sugar.
Whoa.
All right.
And chopped toasted almonds.
Now you know why it tastes so good, everybody.
How much butter was that and how much sugar?
Oh, that's a secret.
Oh. Okay.
I think I counted 7 sticks of butter.
More like 12.
So now this will start mixing. Now one of the tricks is, because sometimes you'll find that the butter separates when you're making toffee at home. If you mix everything together from the start, it helps eliminate that.
And then it's important that you have a thermometer.
Then you just cook it until it hits 302 degrees for the hard crack, so you get the nice crack taste to it. And then when it gets to that point, and so you need your candy thermometer, and it's hot.
Yeah.
And what temperature do you cook this to?
302.
Oh, just
302, 305
when the thermometer
degrees.
says that.
That's right.
It doesn't matter for how long you do it, or
when it hits that point,
you take it off.
Take it off.
Okay. And how much toffee do you get
because
from
otherwise
this?
you burn it.
Oh,
this
you don't
batch will
burn.
make 5 pounds.
Okay, 5 pounds.
Yeah.
Okay, and then we spread it out.
We'll just
Okay.
pretend like that's cooking.
Okay.
Spread that out.
And if you're thinking about doing a cleanse or something, like this is perfect for that. I think. You know, that real health stuff.
Now, you wouldn't pour all of that onto that pan?
No, this would make probably 4 sheets, 4 half sheets like this.
Okay.
Now here's another trick.
Out, aren't you?
Well, here's the trick.
Okay.
Put it in a high oven, about 400 degrees.
Should I grab it? Okay.
Grab that.
Okay.
By the magic of television, This one?
That's right. Pull that out. You put it in there for a little while, not to burn it, but it melts it.
Oh, so
and
you
just
don't
evenly
have to spread
distributes
it.
Oh, I see.
By putting it in that 400-degree oven, it spreads, it thins it out and spreads it out.
sure
like
does.
magic.
So then you don't have to use a spatula to spread
right.
it out and everything. Okay.
And my toffee, I like on the thin side, and people tend to like that. So that way, it's really evenly distributed and spread out.
The toffee I like the best is the kind that doesn't stick to your teeth. Is yours sticky?
Then you're in luck.
Oh,
It's your birthday week. So you'll get this. So this is the kind that doesn't stick to your teeth.
Well,
because it's that hard crack.
I don't want to open this beautiful
So now-
box. Just pass me a piece of that.
Here we go. I'm gonna pass this
There you
into
go.
this. So she can have some right now.
I'm going to save
Okay.
this for after
So now
dark.
tell us what
Absolutely.
happens after this.
At home.
So this starts to cool a little bit, because if you do it when it's still liquefied like that, the chocolate chips just sink to the bottom and
Okay.
they're just a mess. So once that cools a little bit, then you can spread your chocolate chips with chocolate chips.
Okay.
Spread those out on top.
It's not sticking to my teeth.
And it's really good.
It's very good.
Thank
You guys
you.
want a lot of chocolate chips?
Yeah, this is delicious.
A
Sure.
little more.
Okay, a little more. Okay.
I like the
Perfect.
nuts.
This is really good. Yeah.
Thank
Now,
you.
right, if we don't want to make all this toffee, because this is looking pretty labor intensive.
It is,
Where
very.
can we just buy your toffee?
You can buy it online at drraystoffee.com, DRRAYSTOFFE.
Educator.
There's no apostrophe and punctuation in the doctor. And also, I've got 10 locations. United Kitchen in LaGrange is the commercial licensed kitchen that I make all the toffee out of. Some of the other locations are the Honey Baked Ham in the city. Ashland, Diversity.
Now, this isn't still on, is it? Are we-
Yeah, it is.
Oh, okay, we'll turn it up.
Wine House on Broadway at Belmont. In Oak Park, Marion Street Cheese Market, they sell out all the time.
Oh, I bet.
And
Toffee.
one of the favorites is Masa in Elmwood Park, carries it. The owner of Masa used to be one of my 6th grade teachers.
Wow.
Students. One of my 6th grade students. I taught him. Now he's teaching me the
Well,
food business.
clearly, Ray, you've got a toffee empire going here from all those
Now,
locations.
throw this, the other trick, throw this back in the oven. It comes out after the chocolate chips just start to melt a little, then you spread it out, and then
The fun part, breaking it up.
you sprinkle more of the
nuts?
Okay.
nuts on top.
Okay. All right.
And
Well,
then,
you know what?
And then it's done.
Oh, and it's done. Thank you so much for
Thank
being
you.
here,
Relatively
Dr.
easy.
Ray. That was awesome.
It takes a lot of stirring. Non-stop.
And you know what? Dr. Ray wanted to make sure that everyone in our audience goes home with a bag of his coffee. So stick around. Ray is putting some back. There's a 2-minute warning.